judge match for them.
And the match is going to be starting as well. We have Pacheco versus you battling Warwick versus Renekton. I believe we saw a Warwick a while ago as well when they matched against VNC. Let's see if he's going to be able to redeem like the Warwick performance this time around.
Yeah, as we head into the game right here, it's going to be Pacheco on the red side, Yo on the blue side. With that Renekton, I do see a first strike actually from Yo. So there might be some shenanigans here in terms of trying to get that gold win condition.
I mean, we've seen that earlier with the first strike because, again, one of the winning conditions here is having 7,500 gold, which in the other games that we had earlier, that's what they did to elongate the game to get that win. Yeah, let's see if that works out today.
I believe we got like 2 1v1s here earlier, at least 2 that went the distance, went towards at 7,500 gold. And yeah, I think he also got...
He has like full inspiration runes.
Yeah, I saw he got gold from the...
I love it.
He's pretty smart about that.
I love it. Right? Be smart about money. Maximize your gold earning. Have the first strike. Have the gold when you get that honey fruit. And you will see the difference later on. So far, we're seeing Pacheco actually shoving the waves slowly but surely.
Yeah.
He might be able to crash 2 waves worth of like minions towards his tower. And he should be able to get a 1 like recall.
Yeah. And that's kind of natural, right? In the lane state right now because he doesn't really have as much of a strong combat runes, right? He has running full inspiration.
It's economy runes.
Economy runes. He is gonna get pushed back here by this Warwick that does have that Grasp of the Undying.
I mean, in this kinds of 1v1s where you have like goals in the game to win, you have to like, adjust your runes, adjust your build, and of course, again, that 7,500, that's gonna be one of the most elongated games, but smart way to play.
Yeah, this is so interesting because we're already starting to see like a bit of a difference.
Yeah,
it's about 150 to 200 gold worth of gain that he's getting. I mean, Pacheco is trying to really fight hard here in this laning phase, but man, you cannot deny how brilliant this strat is actually working for a Renekton. You don't see first strike Renekton ever.
Yeah,
but it is working right now.
That's why we have these kinds of game modes right now here in Wild Round Smash because we get to see fun stuff like this.
I mean, it makes sense. It's kind of hard to get the Renekton down because of the tankiness, Dominus having more own HP and sustain. So all you need to do, if you're going for that, you have to just stay alive as long as you can, get your gold, get the economy gold, and yeah, I think it could work out pretty well for the Renekton.
And right now, it's a really good spot for him in the lane as well. Like, look at his tower. He has been being pushed back by the Warwick, but there's still no damage on that tower. Still no chip damage. So, yeah, if he does get the economy, right?
It's actually weird. For some reason, Pacheco actually kind of bounced back here in the state of the game. The gold is not really too, like, disparate on his side. And we're starting to see like a bit of a recovery. I think it's one of the reasons why Yu is losing a bit of gold or losing his edge on the gold lead is because he kept missing a couple of minions.
Yeah, but still, if you look at it, right, they finish off the wave. There's like a 150 gold right now separating them. If you feel like they had the same number of last hits, he's expanding that gold lead. Earlier it was only 100 gold, now it's 150.
It's going to be about that long game. So
the longer
the game is, the longer it will benefit you, the Renekton, in this game. Because again, that's his game plan.
Yeah.
Economy build.
the more honey fruits he gets, the higher his damage later on, and the more first strike procs he gets against Pacheco.
And also, having that first strike, it's so easy to get the first strike with the Renekton because of that dash.
Yeah, with the dash and also with the Call of the Meek if you're against a melee matchup. Just like this one on the Warwick has that sustain as well. He does go for the first recall. It looks like he is aiming to go for a WRLK as his first item.
Actually, I thought he would go straight at it as well. But I think he really wants to get at least a little bit of damage reduction from some of the magic damage here of Pacheco.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I really thought he's going for like a very tanky build to get him more sustain on that Renekton, but he does want a little bit more damage.
Yeah, he wants to maximize the first strike, right? If you deal more damage, you're going to get more first strike, and you see him popping
that's his only goal, right?
Yeah.
He pops the Dominus, maximizes DPS, and is just going to be walking away. And Pacheco can't really go all in on him because there's a wave being crashed towards his tower.
And now he recalls back.
It makes so much sense now. I got it.
It's genius, man. It's actually quite genius.
Yo was cooking. Yo was cooking.
Because like, having that first strike, having the Dominus prop up, if you have that DPS damage, well, but farming up your first strike means more gold.
Yeah.
So the only way for Pacheco to actually win this game is to get the kills, right?
Yes.
Either get the kills or for some reason crash the tower, crash the waves into the tower and deal damage towards the tower to take it down. But in terms of gold, there's no way for him to win.
Yeah, and one of the ways for him to be able to get that right, Guillaume, is that he's gonna try to out-sustain Yo right now. That's why he has that Bramble Vest. He knows he's getting hit. He's gonna try to lower down that regen coming in from this Renekton, but I don't think it's enough right now.
It doesn't even matter because he can just easily clear out the waves. And see, there's 4 minutes left.
Again.
You have no choice but to clear it out.
And I don't think he can do anything to cancel out the first strike too.
Oh,
because
man.
he can just go in and out, get the dominance, and I mean, you see
it's
that
a
right
tough
now.
time.
Just
It's
in
a
and
tough
out. It's all
time.
about that in and out game right there.
For me, really, Renekton is like the standard of what a top laner is.
That
and
must
he's
be
showing
so
it right
frustrating.
here. Yeah, it's so frustrating. He had...
Oh!
Ultimate throw being used right there by the Warwick.
Yeah, that's.
I mean,
We got
fighting back.
excited. We got excited for a second.
he's fighting back.
I think that's the first time we saw the
We see
ultimate.
determination. We see it. We see the anger in his eyes, just wanting to really take you down.
Oh,
but it's
God.
taking too much damage, forced to flash away, and you is just happily pushing these minions onto its tower.
This is looking really bad right now for Pacheco. He is about 500 to 600 gold behind Yo on the Renekton. Yo also with the Renekton doesn't really have a lot of resources, right? Doesn't need that mana, so he can stay as long as he can in this lane if it's not too low. While the Warwick needs to get back that mana to be able to sufficiently harass down this Renekton.
I mean, if you look at the goal right now, it's 5,300 compared to 4,800 for Pachero. So it's going to be tough. I do agree that he needs those kills, but even at this state of the game, Pachero is suffering when it comes to the battle.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, Pacheco's mad. He is definitely
I mean,
mad. Like the
I
rage
feel
bar
the
from the
frustration.
Renekton is now like on the head here of Pacheco.
This is just
All frustration, man.
at this point in
I
it
want to
feels
say
like-
that too. It's all of this. I can feel the frustration.
Yeah.
He is doing so many things, so many options, but so far it's been tough.
It's the frustration. There's also a bit of desperation right now that we might be seeing from Pacheco soon. But Yo doesn't allow Pacheco any opportunity, pressuring him down right now.
I mean, we're having a good duel right now between Pacheco and Yo, but we see Pacheco
Oh, he might
trying to
actually
run for his
die.
life.
Oh no. Again, it's constantly the waves, man. It's just too irritating for Pacheco at this point. He tries to slash him, he tries to deal damage, but it doesn't really like land the mark here onto you. And like the gold just keeps on ballooning, gold lead of you. Having the better wave clear, having the... It's like the saying, right? You don't work hard, you work smart. And this is a smart way to actually win the game.
That's the smartest move I've ever seen.
yeah, and right now also,
Genius.
Yo, we do see him having a pattern whenever he's like across the river. To this 700 gold lead, he's only 800 away from winning this match.
Yeah, so as close as you can get. 1,000 gold lead. There's literally no way for Pacheco to win right now unless a miracle happens. I mean, we can bank on him. We can relate. There are times for us, right, in our games that we feel like the game is just so close to in conclusion, not in your favor, but I can't help but still hope.
There's always a chance.
There's always a
I
chance.
believe there's always a chance.
I just want to say Pacheco is gambling right now here. He has that 6,000 gold, went for that Triforce. He's gonna look for the kill on Yo while Yo.
He needs that
He
kill.
needs that exactly, and now we might
Oh!
be the last fight here.
That was a weird flash, honestly. I think he wanted to pop the ult instead, but ends up using the flash, and now he doesn't have
He
that
only
gap
needs,
close.
like 500 more gold here for the side of Yo.
Dominus gonna be used. Pacheco taking a bit of damage. I think Yo is just gonna be focusing and clearing out this wave.
Yeah.
Needs 300 gold left to win this game. And he's
Oh,
just gonna
okay.
be engaged here
That's
by
it.
Pacheco. He's taking a bit of damage. Or to just flash away, or actually walk away.
Yeah.
Doesn't use the flash. I think this wave is just gonna be the finisher.
Yeah, I mean, at this point in time, right, for Yo, he doesn't need to do anything. He just needs to wait for the wave to come to him, get some of that residual gold, and he will be winning this
I mean,
game.
like, just one more wave, he's done.
he knows.
He knows.
Yeah.
And thumbs up.
Yeah, he just
Smart move.
Acceptance.
Yeah.
acceptance.
Sometimes that's what you need, right?
Acceptance
In
is
order
key.
to grow.
And improve.
Man, it's a bit of a tough time, I would say, for them, right? For our Capybaras, because
That's 50 more gold.
this is like a 0-2 situation for them on the Warwick pick. And it's going to be tough here on out.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's a win already. WRLK definitely having a role so far. Like in terms of points, they're 5-0, including their game a while ago.
Yeah, they haven't suffered. It's gonna be a very fiery matchup. It brings back memories as well. But I think what's gonna be different here, if ever, is what are they gonna bring? Is it gonna be first strike, which we were talking about earlier? It's kind of free money for Rumble, or are we gonna see a mirror grasp of the Undying build?
But I think they're slowly creating the first strike meta here at our Wild Round Smash.
Yeah.
Because I think it hasn't failed yet, if I believe so. Or majority they got the win for the first strikes.
Yeah.
So maybe they are slowly adapting to that meta for the first strike, and we're about to find out right now.
This is a tough competition.
They both have first strikes.
Yeah, it's a mirror match right now. I think the only difference between these two guys is the placement of their summoners.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Such a fiery duo around there.
It is.
They release all of the fire immediately with the flame splitter, and they both use their ignite.
It's like a non-verbal agreement between these two. All right, we're gonna go first strike and just earn gold.
Okay.
First interaction.
Long got the better of that. He has more gold. He was able to proc his first strike while Shumas didn't.
I mean, yeah, it's like,
with a flash
wow.
hit.
That is an impeccable timing by Long, I would say. And did that more damage, and he will have enough time to clear out the wave and push it towards Shuma's tower.
I like what Long did there on that flash to get those first strike and maybe get that kill too.
Yeah.
And more aggression.
Yeah, I mean, he did. He also used that flash because he wanted to have priority in the lane, right? You saw him shoving the lane, crashing it into the tower of Shubas, and he was able to get the fruit as well to go back in here and go for another trade.
There's going to be a tough time for Shumas. I mean, he has a lot of experience already, but he's going up against Long, which had so much experience back in Nova Esports.
And by the way, for a little bit of information for Shumas here, he was the former Los Granades Top 8 Wild Tour Brazil.
Yeah.
Also won Wild Rounds Brazil last September.
Yeah, he did as well. And he's hearing a fight right now.
Did you hear that? The crispy sound of first strike. That's like the best feeling. That's why, because I'm a mid laner, right? And I use Aurelion Sol. I always use first strike, and I love hearing that.
You love that sound.
Yeah, one thing to
It's
note.
like the secondary heart steal.
One thing to note as well right now here is Trumas hit level 5 earlier. He has that equalizer. When he crashes this tower, we might see him using that to push Long away.
Yeah, he does use it. That's a lot of
That's a
damage.
good kill.
Might even be a first blood. Long survives.
With
And
one.
man, no one will take his throne.
Wow, Long with the first blood. And even showing his dominance right now with even a couple of thumbs up right there.
I mean, like, that could go either way.
Yeah.
Despite the dive, that duel, that low HP duel could go either way. I really thought they're gonna both be going down.
Yeah.
But the miracle, that 1 HP miracle, got it for the side of Long.
Wow.
Especially the level up, man. That additional HP just saved the day for Long. And I think it just comes from experience. That this guy has so much experience in the competitive scene, and he just did that outplay smoothly.
I mean, it helps as well that he was under his turret. And I think Shumas got at least
More
one.
comfort.
Yeah,
for
more
him.
comfort, more safety, got the help of that. Right now, it's I would say the second man, because it's a 2v1 if you're under that turret right now against Shumas. But with this mirror match, it's a lot harder right now for Shumas to get back into this.
I think the goal of Chumas at that time was to get that 1-for-1, but to crash like 8 million worth of gold against Long to deny him
we got the
XP and
equalizer
gold.
out.
And now Long having leverage, 800 gold lead.
Oh,
That's deep.
yeah.
Yeah, Long is deep
And he's
under his
overheated as
tower.
well.
Prioritizing the first strike, man.
Yeah, and he got the honey fruit as well. And even pushing back Shumas, even behind.
See?
Even
he had to do it.
Yeah, he's using the flash.
To get that goal.
Never even
No
hesitated.
delays.
Equalizer's available though for Shumas. He is taking a bit of damage though. He might need to back away. Doesn't have any flash. Nearly got hit by the harpoon, and Long will just force him back to the base again.
That was a very dangerous spot for Shumas. He already got killed once. And another one will cost him the game. But right now, because of that pressure, Long is able to push him away, shove the lane, crash another set of minions into that tower, extending his gold lead even further.
Yeah, and you see the gold lead right now with 4,000, I think 1,000 gold lead for Long. he's just utilizing everything he has. He knows he's in the upper hand right now in this current state of the game. So he just keeps on... there's two ways they could go. Either get the gold in or get that damage in to get the kills.
Yeah, but at this point in
This
time,
is the one per kill.
yeah, but at this point in time,
Okay,
right?
the equalizer out.
Okay.
Okay, he
It's a
answers
mirror.
back. But the damage is just so much better for Long because he has the items to back him up. And now it puts Chumas in a worse spot right now because that might be just one way being crashed again, denying him more golden XP, and Long is just much closer now towards his goal.
Okay, I think it's also good for plates here under the tower here from the side of Long, as it's getting quite of a tough game.
It is.
It is a very tough game for Shumas. It's aggravated, right? Because he is in the same matchup, right? And now he's having a hard time to recall. They both have the same cooldowns on their abilities. They use the equalizer at the same time. So at this point in time, if you're Shumas, you're thinking, how can I get the edge in this matchup? And it's gonna test your creativity as a player.
Yeah, like what's the winning condition here for the side of Shumas, as he is quite behind. He kind of lacks a bit of damage. But again, I do believe on anything it's still possible. He just needs to know what to do.
Just never give up until the end. Until the end of this match right here. There's 800 gold that separates them. He is able to deal a bit of damage against Long, and that will give him enough space to be able to recall and maybe buy some more items.
I mean, it's just a little bit frustrating, right? Because everything started when he like forced that tower dive in the top lane and lost the 1-for-1, or like the supposed 1-for-1, with him having the perk of crashing 1 or 2 waves worth of minions. But now everything is just crumbling into pieces here. Still almost 1,000 gold lead for Long, but he is just so close, less than 2,000 away from being the victor.
Right now for Shumas, he does have a bit of initiative on this wave because of the later recall by Long. He's able to shove another wave in. Equalizer has been used though.
Another gold, first strike.
Oh, that's true. That's true. And he even has a
Spectral
Spectral
Scowl.
Scowl right now gives more magic because he's for Long. He can go for longer in these fights and get more gold for himself.
Yeah, and I think also notice quite wise on utilizing that first strike. Like if you notice, he doesn't really engage if the first strike was in cooldown.
Yeah.
So if you're onto that economy first strike again, just fight if you have the first strike. And here we go again.
He's
With the
just so
equalizer
low.
out.
Flash.
The tower's so low. I think Shumas is getting slowly desperate here in this game. 1,000 more to go for Long, and he's just gonna be the victor. One more kill, and the tower's very low in HP. A little, just 1 HP under 1,200. And Shumas is just trying to take him down. I mean, he can attempt again and again, but again, the Spectral Scowl is helping Long in terms of sustain, and just 2-3 waves away from winning this game.
Yeah, like it needs about 600 gold for Long to be able to win this game, similar to what Yo did earlier on that first strike. Renekton, this is going to be so crucial right now for Shumas. How is he going to be able to pull out a win in this situation?
I think the only winning condition I can think right now is maybe get a kill, but in this current situation that he is on, it's almost impossible to happen. But again, I do believe on...
We always believe.
Yeah, we always believe, you know, there's always something there.
You have like the physical damage from the auto attacks, the magic damage from the flame spitter, and those emotes, man. Those thumbs up are just emotional damage at this point.
Yeah,
Just salt into the wound here towards Shumas.
he's in quite a bit of trouble right there.
Yeah, but you can see Long, he's not worried. He knows that for Shumas to be able to kill him, he has to go through the wave. He's going to take more damage, and I think this is it.
This could be it right there. So just maybe like 1 or 2 minions away from getting this win.
He's just gonna be walking
there
up.
we go. All right.
Yeah, it's just...
So it's a 2-0 win here for the side of WRLK. Long.
So let's take a look at the perspective now of Wild Capybaras or Brazil, right?
Right
I just
now.
can't help myself, man. The more we talk about AAA RAM, the more I'm slowly
Here we
craving
go,
to play
in the
as
action.
well. But they're going to be playing right now. We see a Rise, which has been very, very strong lately in our AAA RAM matches. But I think Tills, his champion, might just be a big problem as well, especially because of that crowd control.
Yeah,
Looking at the lineup for both teams, quite balanced. Like they have the tankiness, they have the burst damage, we have the ADC coming from the from Shumas, and for the other side we got Long with that kill, and we've seen the kill earlier. Just sustain the front and do whatever you can.
Yeah, that was a KL Seraphine earlier. They saw so much sustain as well. And Bio going for the flash hook, trying to get someone right there. But right now, WRLK getting pushed back here in A round.
Yeah, the Blitz is going to be a massive problem here. Or like a perk for WRLK, because if it's XXJ that guy gets hit, or the Wukong, or the Garen, it's like 3 champions that would welcome the Blitzcrank in open arms, and now he's gonna get pulled instead. Pill is just gonna get taken down, might be.
Back.
But the Keeper's Verdict actually helps them get that numbers advantage. And WCP, they will resist WRLK for now.
Yeah, WCP looking very good so far here at the opening minute of our ARAM match. They're able to get another pick off here under this turret. They might be able to get a bit of a push here.
What's interesting about the lineup side of WRL?
Ooh, they got the kill.
Oh, okay, it's going to be the first blood here coming from the side of Capybaras.
Pain is just going to be flashing away. That's a bit of a perk already that we're seeing on WCP. And so far, like in this laning phase, right, we don't see the wave going towards their base.
Yeah.
It's always them pushing them back, them getting the tempo, them calling the shots. And I like seeing that so far on WCP.
Yeah, and also for WCP, you can see the explosiveness, the burst from their composition right now. Whenever they get that hook, they have a frozen tomb and also a Lucian to pile in on that burst damage.
I do agree. And going back to the Blitzcrank pickup here for the side of WCP, it could be the winning condition, but here we go. We have more action coming in here for the side here.
Yeah, Long popping out the ult. Keeper's Verdict to get a numbers advantage again, putting Long out of place. In WCP though, they're losing a lot of members. That's going to be a double kill already for the Wukong before he actually falls down. Astil's just going to be flashing away, but won't be allowed to escape. Aspilio might just be next. That is going to be 4-5 kills by WRLK, and might even be some damage into the tower. Shumaso doing a really good job using the culling to shove them back. Double hit as well. Heiyun, low HP, just running towards the second tower of WCP, and looks like they're just gonna go for their reset.
Yeah, WRLK are going for the reset right now. They're going to be buying their items.
And right now, the a little bit of momentum change there on that last flash, but it's still pretty good here for the side of WCP, doing the same thing again, just trying to prevent them from going near their tower, and I think they have more damage because we have their first item.
So much hard steals on the side of WRLK. Yeah. That's like 3 people with hard steal. That's a double kill though for Shumas. That's going to be big, especially in terms of the gold that he's receiving so far in this game. 7,600 gold compared to the other members here of WRLK. And that's going to help them deal more damage towards these 3 tanks that WRLK actually has, but now it's being outnumbered. Never mind. Again, Emerald keeps on giving them a hard time in those engages.
I mean, it makes so much sense having the 3 hearts. You have 3 fronts. We got the Maokai, the Wukong, and the Garen fronts, and then you have the Kayle to protect those fronts. It makes so much sense here for the side of WRL on the far seal. But again, they do have a Lucian for the side of WCP. But they need to protect the Lucian.
Yeah, they need to protect the Lucian. The Lucian is like the only consistent amount of damage coming out here from WCP in terms of the range, right? I mean, Shin Zhao can also do that, but he's melee. It's going to be harder for him. But you look at the lineup for WRLK, there's a Kayle and a Rise that scales really well into the late game.
This time, the hook lands onto the crucial target, but XXJ, I think, is doing a really good job, at least isolating some of the members here of WCP. Shumas still looking for an angle, getting damage done. It's being zoned away, though, a little bit because of that Garen. WRLK, they suffer no casualties.
Yeah, they suffer no casualties when looking at WCP as well. Their health bars are a lot lower than WRLK. And looking at the lineup here for WRLK, they don't have a lot of crucial ultimates, so it's going to be harder for them to close out these kills.
We're engaged here coming from the side of WRLK.
Cyclone gonna be used as well. Even the Maokai ult just to lock them down, but they're getting in range of the tower. Gargoyle's Complete gonna be used this time. The Keeper's Verdict doesn't put them out of place, but the Maokai's overextended. And now WRLK will lose 1 member. That's gonna be engaged off the pop as well with the snowball, but doesn't commit towards it just yet.
You can see here WCP trying to be a bit more resourceful here, but another engage in the mid lane.
I think he's just gonna go back into the base, get that Sunfire Cape to have a little bit more damage. Another engage, again, under the tower. Taiga will not get taken down just yet because the clone was the one actually hit. Heiyun, though, buying a little bit of time. It's taking a long time for him to actually get taken down. And that's the Shumas auto-attacking him for days there.
That's a tanky Garen right there. We'll get good shot Garen.
And we see like the combination of the items, right? The exclusive item in AAA RAM and the Heart Steel to give more and more health towards these tanks of WRLK. It's helping them so much resist the damage of Shumas, and is having a bit of a hard time to actually take them down as they just continue to dive under the tower. Shumas low in HP. That's going to be the Heart Steel stack by XXJ, taking him down as well. And now it's just nobody capable of actually dealing damage towards this Maokai. He actually even has to heal from his auto attacks. Teal's going to be flashing in, trying to take this Maokai out. But their tower is taken out as well. It's such a hard time for WCP to get this damage onto the members of WRLK.
I mean, just look at the lineup they have. They have a Rise AoE, Kayle AoE, Wukong AoEs, and they have the tanks to complement those AoE damage that their Rise and the Kayle could deliver.
Yeah, they can just keep on hitting anyone in front of them because they have the tanks. But right now, so far, WCP looks like they're fighting back, trying to get some more kills, and maybe, just maybe, able to take down this turret.
Mortal Reminder picked up by Shumas as well to negate some of the healing here of WRLK. This time, the Maokai, though, has the Randuin's Omen to resist some of the crits coming from Shumas. Is being targeted right now and even obliterated in an instant by WRLK. This time, no damage present on WCP, especially with Teals also taken down. It's only Aspira remaining alive, and Emerald's just running for the high heels, trying to isolate some of the members of WRLK. But every single member of WCP will just get wiped out.
Yeah, WRLK with the ace right here, able to take down the second tier turret of WCP.
And the momentum right now for the side of WRLK is still alive as they are in control of this game, having a pretty good clash type of the lineup, and they're just in control right now of the game.
Yeah.
Oh man, the damage! Oh man. Well, at least they do get a couple of shutdowns right now, especially towards Shumas. 8, 4, and 4 compared to the more distributed gold from the kills on the side of WRLK. I think Long picked up the augment that converts AD into AP. That's why we see him getting the Magnetic Blaster, the Bloodthirster, and also the Infinity Edge. This can help him so much later on.
I mean, if you were the Blitzcrank, who would you hook?
Right now,
Maybe the Kayle.
Maybe the Kayle if you can burst him down.
Speaking of the
Flash to
Kayle.
disengage, but WRLK, the rest of the members are now piling onto WCP. The Gyarados is going to be taken down. Shumas, the main damage dealer of WCP, is out. Teal's trying to pick up the slack, getting them slowed down, but he's going to be taken down as well. And WRLK, that's going to be a realm mob onto the backside, getting a good flank onto WCP. Redemption is going to be used as well. Let's see, XXJ. Chunking him down. Aspira actually going in, trying to take you down, and he will be successful at it, but Long will finish him up.
Yeah, Long was still there to back up Yo, use his ultimate on him, but there's still one more member of WCP on the plate.
It's actually quite tanky. He might just take Long down. Oh, that was so close. Phil actually has the damage.
I mean, if you notice, the Kayle... Oh my gosh!
At least there's someone to back him up.
Yeah.
Get to redeem himself.
Yeah, Shumas was the first to fall in that fight and got towards the end, able to pick up one more kill for himself.
A much needed kill here for the side of WCP because they are against a very scaling type lineup. And if you notice, the Kayle Long has ADC build on the Kayle.
Yeah, he does. He does have the ADC build, and it kind of makes sense, right? Because they do have the Rise. Rise is more magic damage, so it is a bit more balance in terms of the damage distribution for WRLK.
It's still just a clone. Getting low in HP. Long, though, is still dead, at least for a few seconds before he respawned back up and is now running towards his allies. XXJ low in HP, but he can just heal himself. I mean, it's a Maokai. It has a passive, of course. The heals are going to be insane. Tormil picked up as well on this tank, and that's going to give a bit of a challenge towards Shumas, who doesn't really have any lifesteal just yet, except for that one, but Ultimate Scepter, and everyone's going to be piling. Maokai ult as well to lock them down. Shumas trying to be sneaky, going towards the Project Keeper's Verdict, isolating some of the members here of WRLK as well, as the Kayle is actually doing a really good job in kiting backwards, still dealing the damage. AoE actually gets hooked instead. Long might actually get taken down. He's trying to survive, but he won't be able to win. WCP getting every single member down, and that's going to be the ace. Will that be the game?
They could end right here. They have a wave, and they're at the Nexus.
Wow, what a turn of the tides as WCP was able to get that equalizer to make it a 2-2 series.
And that is why you do not give up.
Yeah.
As long as they're
Preach.
I preach for food. But hold our thoughts, because we're going to be seeing Pilio or Pilo going up against XXJ. I think it's going to be an interesting matchup because in a way, right, in a 5v5, we always hear like Karma can be a counter towards the Akali because when he hides under the shroud, just use your Transcendent Embrace or your ult and the damage is going to to be there. But in a 1v1 setting, I think that's still going to be tough, man.
So we do see a first strike coming here from Pilio on the Karma. Meanwhile here for XSJ, we got here the grasp on the Akali.
Yeah, the cheese right here, immediately using the Ignite to be able to get some more gold out of that first strike right now. Yeah, very smart adaptation right here for the side of the WCP. While on the other side, this Akali does have a lot of kill pressure as the game goes on against this Karma.
Just Akali things, man. Maximize the use of your 5-point strike and just deal damage constantly towards your opponent. And he wins the trade so far. Just being able to dodge some of the pokes here of Peel. That's why he's having like the better HP condition, right?
Yeah. Oh,
that's unfortunate, man.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. The minion was sounding, shadowing Pilio right there. So, yeah, getting hit
the
right
minion is
here.
paid.
The inner flame, right?
Yeah. Give that minion a raise.
It's a really effective bodyguard for XSJ.
No, that's a real bro. And Peel now suffering a bit. The Shroud definitely threatening that zone against Vilio. And yeah, he's being denied a couple of minutes as well. In terms of gold, even though there is a big wave that Vilio can actually take down, XSJ is doing a really good job so far.
They could also see the mismatch right now in terms of what they're bringing to the table, right? It's a Grasp of the Undying. Akali can go for these harasses. Some HP.
Is your mind telling you no?
But is your body telling you yes?
And so far, both are no, I guess, because it doesn't follow through. Low HP on Pilio, as well as low mana. Might be forced back into the base. No teleport as well to get back into the lane as fast as he wants. So XXJ might have a chance to crash this big wave towards that tower.
Going back to what you mentioned, that the Karma could be a counter for Akali in the matchup. But right now we do see a little bit of momentum build up here from the side of XJ. And I mean, you just need to like really proc your first strike for Pilio. But it has been quite unfortunate for the opening minutes here for Pilio. But again, it will happen and just really farm it up. Try to avoid the engages coming from XJ, and everything should be pretty fine.
Yeah, it's also, you know, how XJ has been playing this matchup, right? He's been really in front of Pilio, going for these turrets, even right now under the turret.
Missed the shuriken though. So he does still have the okay, that was weird, honestly, right? Pilio flashing, I think he anticipated an engage towards him, but ended up putting himself much more in a bad spot.
Yeah.
Got taken down.
That was the immediate punish from XSJ when he saw that the flash was used. He followed it up, got the kill, and now he's this much closer to be winning this match.
Yeah, I can get one more wave, get 2 plays, and be just about 1.5k up against this Karma.
And I think...
Oh, man! That's sad, bro. That's sad, bro. I can relate. That happens to me. Not that... Yeah, all the time. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not as good as you guys.
I mean, that's why we're here.
Yeah, that's why we commentate,
bro.
we don't play professionally.
But yeah, I mean, right now, looking at the gold, that is 1,000 gold read for XXJ. It already has the Sheen, already has that Kindle gem. Could really see the advantage that he has right now against Pilio.
And he needs it. So getting the Magius's boots a little bit more HP for Pilio. Trying to maybe sustain a little bit for XSJ's Akali, but right now we have a little bit of a duel coming from XSJ, getting more damage into Pilio as he's getting the ignite, but there's no first strike.
No first strike, and even if you have like the first strike advantage, right? It's so hard
he's going for it again.
To get that 1,500 back.
Yeah.
How do you do that? It's hard now. XSJ even canceling his recall, threatening for some damage, right?
Yeah.
And the bad thing about this is that XSJ can even set up a freeze.
Yeah. That's what I was just about to say, right? For XXJ, that's why he went for the trade, knowing that Pilio has only bad choices left.
No ult though, so it's just some
Just
chunk.
that intimidation factor.
Yeah. Ooh, this is a tough spot right now for Pivia. At this point in time, I feel like he just has to give up this wave. As you can see, he did go for the recall, bought some items as well, but he is buying a lot of tanky items, so he is gonna go for a sustain type of build right here. Maybe trying to prolong this match.
That is
Maybe
so
hoping.
nostalgic though.
Yeah, maybe.
Back in the day,
Yeah, tank karma. Yeah, tank karma.
Been
is
there,
right
you
here.
know it. But I don't think it's gonna help him that much in terms of bouncing back here in this game.
I mean,
SSJ just maximizing the DPS.
kind of sustaining the damages coming from XSJ, but he has to utilize that first strike if he wants to maybe get this game closer to where it is right now.
It's so hard for Pivia. As you can also see, there's like a level and a half lead for XSJ.
He can't even auto-attack the minion
Yeah.
without being threatened by XSJ.
Oh!
And the flash.
And there
That's
it
it.
He won't
is.
go for the gold anymore. He went for the 2.
He went
kill.
straight to it, and that's going to be a win for the side of WRLK, beating Brazil.
Yeah, they denied the reverse sweep. The possible reverse sweep right here coming from the Capybaras. Until then, you saw that they did it.